Góðan daginn and welcome to the Project Pal. My name is Gunnhildur. I'm an Icelander, live in Iceland, and this is my podcast, vlog, chat type of thing. I still don't know what to call these things. Other than the Project Pal. Call it Project Pal because I have a lot of projects and they're on pals, and I don't tend to finish a lot. Having said that, now, where do I start with the elephant in the room, or do I start with the other elephant that's not in the room but on the other side of the island upon which I live? Actually, let's start with the volcano. It's still going. It's remarkably this is so funny. Volcanoes and earthquakes are not a funny matter. They are not something that you should joke about. Now, that said, kind of want to. So volcano, the eruption is still ongoing. It is just like last year. It has gone from being a magnificent fissure eruption to, well, this morning the fissure has shrunk by 2/3, and it's built up into 3 craters, with the middle one, that was more than 3, okay, with the middle one being the biggest, and it is more powerful than the eruption last year, but it's still a calm eruption, and it is further away. Now, remember, maybe from last year, I talked a lot about people being dumb and going up to the eruption to look at it, which in itself wouldn't be dumb if people are experienced walkers, if they have experience with walking long distances and have proper equipment, proper clothing, proper shoes. I don't know how many thousands of people have been up there already. The very eve of the eruption, there are about 1,000 people who took the walk. Were they all experienced walkers? No. No. The fact that there haven't been more accidents, there have been several, I think it was on day 2 there was the first accident, or maybe day 1. I think this last night there was several, because people don't realize that this is a longer walk. It takes quite a while to walk to the sites. The terrain is difficult. You need proper shoes and equipment. It is August, so it's colder, and it gets dark, so you need lights. People aren't prepared. They just decide to go, and they go, and it's still they haven't learned. People don't learn, and they don't learn from other people's mistakes, so they are bound and determined to go and make the same mistakes. And I am continually just scared of listening to the news, because I am terrified that one of these days we're gonna get someone dying because of stupidity, and that is a dark shadow over something that is otherwise so cool. Because this is such a beautiful eruption, and it is gorgeous, the colors are gorgeous. We still have the fact that this is the second time in 2 years that we have an eruption streamed straight to the telly. I'm gonna need to link to their I think I'm getting ahead of myself because now I got too excited and now my breath is like but the roof, the what do you call in English? I know what they call in English, but I can't remember. It is the state-run state-run television, radio, like, well, I say state-run. That doesn't mean that the government owns it. The people of Iceland own the state-run thingamajig. But they have a direct stream from the eruption. Them and I think there's like at least 5 well-positioned streams. So I'm gonna need to find those on YouTube and link them down below so that you can go and have a look, because I know this is usually a once in a lifetime, so this is second time in 2 years in a lifetime. But still so excuse me. Oh, got too excited. But this is still so cool, and hopefully no one gets too daft. Hopefully. Let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope that people stop bringing their little itty bitty children with them on a long walk to see an eruption. There have been children up there. And when I say children, I mean children. Like bebés. And that's annoying. I don't know how young the youngest one was, but people just generally leave their brain cells behind somewhere. So on to happier notes. I finished my summer challenge, my self-imposed summer challenge of making, emptying a single container of wonderfully colorful yarn, Dancing Baby, Magic Light, and Baby Batik. Did you remember? All from Ice Yarns. I've had them all for like, I'm guessing about 3 years, and they have been my in my treasure chest basically, because these were the prettiest yarns and I was so enamored with the colors. And having found this pattern, this crocheted spiral pattern and spiral baby blanket, like by Christina be something. I'm horrible with names, but this pattern just suited this yarn so well. Like every single blanket has turned out so gorgeous. Mind you, I haven't done the pattern 100% because there is an etching at the very last, but I'm lazy, so I haven't done it. So yeah, I am so pleased. I've finished. I've actually finished. Now the very first one, in this lovely spring color, the one that inspired this entire thing, that's mine. And I'm also gonna keep for myself this one with these colors because I just love them. So these two are staying with me. That said, I'm pretty, okay. So the surprise baby that popped into her mama's life completely unexpectedly, like, it's his own thing. Her mother didn't realize that she was actually pregnant. She thought that something was wrong, got really anxious about it, and went to see the doctor, and the doctor got to tell her, actually, you're pregnant and the baby is due next week. And the baby arrived just a few days later, so extremely surprising for the family. So I think that the blanket that I want to send is going to be this one, because I absolutely adore these colors. It is a nice, well, I cannot remember which yarn I used for this, but it is really soft. It is hopefully warm, and I love the colors. It's these soft, just soft, pastel-y, quintessential baby colors basically. And I would like that one to go to that young mother and her child. And as for the other ones that are expected in the autumn, These two. Is that the? I can't remember. I'm terrible with names. But yeah, these two. Because they are thicker, and I really, really love the colors. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much decided that these two will go to the little autumn babies. So they will just need the washing and the spreading out, and so that we get the lovely, lovely full effect of the spiral. And yeah, so that means that out of these, there's only this and this that I haven't absolutely made up my mind about. But I'm sure that something will come up. Yeah. I mean, these might just go into like another storage box for like donations or something. I am sure that someone will eventually get a use for them, so I'm not worried about that. Really love the colors in this one too. Maybe I just keep them. No, I can't be greedy. I love them. I am so pleased with how these all turned out. I am really pleased with the colors. Every single, like the colors of every single blanket has just been so delightful. Like the color combinations have just been a joy to work with, and that's the thing that I really, really love when I'm working with yarn. I find it difficult to work with yarn that is all the same color, which is why for the most part I love working with colorful yarn, because I can't control what comes next. So I'm always surprised by what the combination is gonna be, and I am really happy with this. So that said, this isn't the only thing that I managed to finish this week. I also started and finished the last of the Fantasia shells. Still haven't woven in the ends, but started and finished it this week. I am so pleased with myself, and I really, really love the colors, like this soft, like lilac-y and pink. It's a really dreamy shawl. Not gonna lie, it's really, really pretty. I finished 2 objects this week. I am so pleased with myself. And I think I'm just allowed to be pleased with myself. Gorgeous. So, the project pile is named the project pile because I have projects, they are in piles, and I just keep adding to the piles. Now, I have finished projects, so that pile is also growing. But as for the projects that are still ongoing, I haven't worked on this. That is eventually going to be a lovely, oversized, hopefully slouching jumper. Still haven't decided quite on how I'm gonna have the sleeves, but thing is, right, because this is so white, so this is always gonna end up like somewhere around my okay, before I can work on the sleeves, I need to stress out these pieces because they really, really love to roll in on themselves. But okay, circa about here. So yeah, the sleeves aren't gonna be very long. They're only gonna be like from not quite like the elbow. This is elbow, wrist. A little further than the wrist because I like things to be like a little long. But yeah, they're gonna be like half a sleeve or 3/4 because this is so white. And I started thinking about this one again, not only because I'm preparing to get started on where are you? On this one, but also because in a magazine that I picked up yesterday, that it's one of these weekly mags. They have like gossip, information panels, recipes, and this week, or this particular one, they actually have patterns, 2 patterns for sweaters. One is this rainbow sweater that I think is made out of, oh yeah, it's a combination of silk mohair, and the other one is like cotton, viscose, and linen, I think. Because I saw the lovely rainbows, I started thinking about this one, and started working on this last summer. It's been a year, and I would like to try and get it done one of these days. And then the other sweater, or this cardigan, oversized cardigan, that I also really like. This one is alpaca. Yeah. So really lovely patterns of that, might very well just be added onto my project pile, because this, if I hadn't already made these started working on this like this, I probably would have followed this pattern. Like, this is way more like what I was thinking about. But again, this one, if you recall, is based upon a sweater or jumper that I saw on Shein. But because I had very similar colored yarn, and I just want to make my own version, because similar colors, and my yarn was better, because I've bought my fair share of acrylic jumpers and sweaters from mass-produced items, and I'm kind of tired of them. Like, they're okay. I'm not swearing off them, like, but at the same time, if I can actually make the same thing over, or the equivalent, why not? Like, it's gonna take me longer, but I'm probably gonna wear it for longer and own it for longer, rather than the mass-produced one. So, but yeah, I do need to pin this bugger down so I can actually see what I'm doing, and then I need to get it done. Like, there's so little left to do. I only need to make up some sort of sleeves, but I do want to have them white, because that would be more cozy to wear. Yeah, way cozier to wear something that's like oversized and you can just kind of fold yourself into. And so that is another forever project. I haven't made any progress on the scarf that I was working on. I still need to frock it so I can restart it, so that it looks and feels like I want it to. See, as for the leftover yarn, it's all in here. I'm gonna need to find like a gift bag or something to put it in, so that I can give it to the old lady. Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing her face, because like, this is quite a lot of yarn, and she is a master of using up yarn, and I'm just really excited to see what she would make up with this yarn. It's gonna be so cool. Oh, can't wait. So yeah, that is that, and then I need to find something to make with this yarn, because it got in my way this morning. It's a super soft cotton polyamide mix type of thing. Got off ice yarns quite a while ago, and it's so soft, and it's this strange type of yarn that's like a tube stuffed, with stuffing, and it's so soft. But I still don't know what I want to make of it. I just know that I want to make something that I can either wrap myself in, like, I don't know what, or just cuddle. But this is more yarn that I need to work up, or use up, because I am on a mission to slowly and steadily use up the yarn that's in my vicinity and then move on, because Lord knows I have a lot of yarn that I need to use. Yeah, I am feeling really happy with what I have managed to finish this. Like, I literally managed to finish my summer challenge, and I've finished making this shawl. It is so pretty and I love it. And yeah, I did it. So yeah, I will hopefully see you again next weekend. This is gonna be enough for me this time around. I need to go do something with half a brain. So yeah, see you again hopefully next weekend, and I will probably tell you more about the volcano, because I expect it to be at least a little longer. We'll see how long it can last. So, and then we'll see what I will be working on this coming week. I really do want to get started on the dream one, because I've been talking about that since last year, I think. And I need to stop talking and start doing. Yeah. So I will talk to you again next weekend and see you later. Okay? Take care. Bless, bless.